Alright, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to add my opinion to this tweet and not really go after the person that made the tweet. You know, at the end of the day, they have their life experiences. So, I do want to break that down too, that when you see tweets like this, going after the person ain't gonna help. It's just gonna add more issues to the situation. But no, I wanted to overall answer this question to the best of my ability because I just realized my shoe is a little crooked. Yeah, you guys, hold on for a second. I don't know how that happened because I didn't even knock that shoe over. All right, so, yeah, my OCD kicked in. I saw that. I was like, nah, that's going to distract me the whole video. It's still kind of messed up looking. Hold on for a second. Let me... Okay, there we go. All right, that just... It still looks, you know what, I'll fix that later. Let's log back into this video. But, no, overall, though, to answer this question to the best of my ability, I'm not going to say all guys are disappointing, you know, and I think that's something that a lot of people need to start doing because you make tweets like this, people are going to see it, and then they're going to think that you're going after them. So, to talk to those people real quick, they're not. The people that make tweets like this, they're just in a place of pain where, yeah, you know, they're mad at the whole world. You know, they're gonna look at people and people are gonna upset them. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are upset with you. It's just, yeah, they're in a tough spot right now, you know, and I know there's been days where I have been in tough spots, but that's one thing that I've learned growing up is that projecting out my anger on people that don't deserve it, that's not going to get me anywhere in life. You know, so that could be the situation, or it could be a situation where they do believe that all guys are disappointing. And I'm like, that's the thing, though. You haven't met all guys. You can't say all guys are disappointing or, you know, yeah, or like that. Well, okay, well, that's not really what you're saying. You are more so asking a question, but you're classifying all guys in that question. And that's something where I can say for myself is that, and I don't know, people might look at me and say something different, but I have to say for the most part, I try not to be disappointing, I guess, and if I am, I do apologize to those people, but for the most part, I try not to be disappointing. You know, I try to meet requirements for people. I mean, if their requirements are too much to ask for, then that's one thing about it, and I'm not afraid to tell them that, yeah, you know, you're requiring too much from me. Now, I guess, you know, with everybody is different, and that's something that a lot of people need to know too. Everybody is different. You know, that person's requirements might be more or less than the next person's requirements. So it's somewhere it's like, you know, you really gotta, and I don't know, I'm not trying to really, I guess, like, call out nobody, but that is somewhere I'm like, you know, you should take a look in the mirror and, like, you know, and ask those questions where it's like, instead of, like, asking others questions where it's like, you know, people might feel a certain way about it, or it's like, you know, there's people out here being attacked randomly. It's like, but that's something that you got to do is ask yourself some questions first before you ask a question that might start a problem, you know? So, yeah, it's something where it's like, you know, you should take a good look in the mirror or just wherever you're at, you know, sit down, reflect, and think on, you know, because the thing is, and you know, this individual, like, I ain't gonna really get into details on their situation, but I believe they did go through a breakup. I don't know, but I believe, I think they did. And that's the thing, it's like, people might see this person and they know, but I ain't trying to put their personal business on blast like that, you know? So, but I feel like, yeah, this is a pretty popular person that's making this tweet. So, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, people might know what they're talking about, but no, it's like, the thing is this, that is you and that individual's business, but projecting that business out and then making it seem like that it's everybody's business, that's not, at least for me, that's not a proper business, you know, because I'm like, the individual that you're talking about and myself, we're two different people. So it's like, you know, and I feel like people now, it's like, they're going to be looking at it as like, oh, you trying to shoot your shot. I'm not trying to shoot my shot. I'm just overall, I feel like that questions like this need a more logical and neutral answer. You know, yes, there are going to be people in this world that they are going to be disappointing, but there are going to be people in this world that you're going to meet, and you're going to be like, them some of the best people that I've ever met in my whole life, you know? And so, yeah, that's just something where I've been in situations where I've been in pain. I've been in situations where I've been hurt by individuals, but I'm not going to look at like all women and be like, well, why are all women why are women disappointing? Because there's gonna be women that's gonna be approaching me, and I've been in that situation before where I then went out, said something, and I got people from all angles attacking me, and that's one thing that I know. It's like, we're all gonna think different. We all gonna feel different on certain things. So it's like, I feel like I just gotta have a better choice of words. But it's like, yeah, you know, obviously you ain't gonna go out and call out the individual that you're calling out and things. because, yeah, you know, you just trying to avoid conflict, but it's like, it's just asking questions like this is just going to create more conflicts. You know, it's going to create more conflicts with people that you don't even know. So yeah, there are going to be people that's going to see this tweet and they're going to feel a certain way, and then yeah, you know, it's like I guess however they react, that's how they react. But yeah, it's just to talk to those people. It's like, don't show no reactions to tweets like this, because people that make tweets like this, they're usually in some sort of like mental pain. You know, so yeah, it's like I've been on that boat before, and yeah, it's just somewhere it's like, you know, as you get older, you realize that it's not everybody in this world ain't against you. It's gonna feel that way, or it's gonna feel like everybody in this world done pissed you off or unaccept you or something. But it's like it ain't really that. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like you got to realize that whoever it is that upsets you, those are the ones that you, I guess, and you know, that's the thing too, where it's like, you shouldn't be upset, I guess, at the people that have upset you. You know, it's like, if it's one of those things where it's like they purposely went out of their way to upset you, they'll face their karma. If they've accidentally upset you, then that's when that communication, you know, like, and I've said that so many different times throughout my videos, is that communication is key. You got to talk to people. You got to explain to people, it's like, hey, I'm having an issue with what's going on right now. So it's like, we got to talk. We got to, you know, work some things out, rather than jumping to social media and stuff and, you know, putting out the problems on there. Because I feel like that's just, like I said, that's just going to create more problems and stuff. So, but yeah, it's like, you know, I guess to answer this question for myself, it's like, yeah, you know, all guys aren't disappointing and stuff. It's like, yeah, the ones that you meet and they've disappointed you, that's on them, you know, and that's something that you got to talk about with them. But for me, at least, I'm like, yeah, it's like, I've never met you, so I don't know how I disappointed you, and I've never met you before. So yeah, but anyways, and I think, yeah, that's just how a lot of people need to go about when you see questions where it's like calling out a group of people. It's like, you know, you've never met me, so it's like, how can you put me in that conversation and stuff? So, but yeah, you know, answering a question with a question. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this video. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to, you know, give out a, yeah, answer with this, you know. And it's like, there's gonna be guys that's gonna disappoint you, and then for the, you know, for the guys out there, there's gonna be women out there that disappoint you. It's gonna be people disappoint you left and right. You know, you got people out there where their own family has disappointed them. A person's family pet done, or yeah, their pet done disappointed them. You know, it's like, it's gonna be people disappoint you all throughout your life. It's just something that you gotta do. It's like, you gotta learn how to manage it and just keep it between you and that individual, rather than projecting it out on people that ain't did nothing to you. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.